No Kawhi, no problem. The Los Angeles Clippers take game one against the Mavericks.
Wow, the Clippers really just destroyed the Dallas Mavericks. Coming into this game, I genuinely thought that the Mavericks would have the upper hand, considering the Clippers were not going to have Kawhi Leonard playing, but I was definitely wrong. The Mavericks had one of the most horrific first halves I've seen in a while, a total of 30 points in 2 whole quarters combined. Even if you were to negate all of the Clippers' second quarter points, they would still lead by 4. How does this even happen? Well, it's simple really. One team was hitting shots and the other was not. The Mavericks would finish the game shooting 30% from 3 and 38% from the field. And on the flip side, the Clippers finished with a scorching hot 50% from 3, a higher percentage than their field goals. Right out of the gate, the Clippers showed up, they knew what this game meant, and they delivered, with James Harden leading the way. The exact reason the Clippers acquired Harden to begin with. His ability to perform as a superstar in the absence of Kawhi Leonard, who has a history of never being available to play in the playoffs. Terrence Mann and Russell Westbrook absolutely provided additional support as well, each dropping 13 points on great efficiencies, alongside Zubac and Paul George, each putting up 20 plus points. It was an all-around effort from the Clippers, but I can't quite say the same thing about the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie were the only ones that showed up for this game, and Luka, despite his stacked stat line, really didn't play the best. He was missing shots that I've seen him make in his sleep. And I'm sure this won't last all series long, but the first game of the playoffs isn't the best time to struggle from the field. However, the bright side for the Mavericks is that it wasn't a ridiculous blowout like everyone thought it was going to be. If it wasn't for the worst first half in recent times, this game definitely would have come down to the wire in my opinion. But I have to give the Clippers and Ty Lue credit. Every time the Mavs tried to make a comeback or they would go on a run, the Clippers responded every single time. And Ty Lue had amazing ATO plays multiple times, like this one right here. Westbrook clears to the right side to open up the left side. At the same time, PG is coming up on a down screen. Now the entire lower left side is wide open. Harden passes to Plumlee and PG back cuts for the open dunk. This is the genius of Ty Lue, because Paul George was struggling up until this point. Prior to this play, he was 4 for 14 from the field. However, after this play, he would hit back-to-back buckets.
5 of 15 from the floor. George fading and dropping it in. There. George, he got it.
Overall, the Clippers' offense was just more fluid than the Mavs was. They took advantage of their size, like here. Paul George draws a double with Derek Lively leaving Zubac, with Kyrie as the rotation in the paint.
George dumps it in. Zubac's able to finish through the...
They also move the ball well. Once again, PG is doubled. He gives it to Mann, who takes a dribble in to engage Kyrie to drop, kicks it to Powell, forcing Kleber to rotate, leaving Harden wide open for a 3.
3 is good!
Ball movement like this resulted in a much easier shot than the Mavs ball movement did. Luka gets a matchup he likes, gets Zubac to jump, he gives it to PJ to get it back, drives in, and kicks to Kyrie, who swings to PJ for a contested 3. He made the shot, but it wasn't a wide open one, a clear difference in the offense. But with pure basketball aside, the Clippers simply looked like they wanted this game more than the Mavs did, or maybe the Mavs were just a little gassed for some reason. But regardless of this game's outcome, it is just game 1, and you can't overreact to one game. As I said earlier, if it wasn't for the Mavs' horrific first half, the game would have been much more interesting down the stretch. I know the Clippers didn't have Kawhi, but Terrence Mann shot 100% from 3, Amir Coffey and Westbrook each shot 50% from 3. I would like to think that those points would be filtered into Kawhi's theoretical production if he had played. But what do you guys think about this game? Did you expect the Clippers to blow the Mavericks out like this, or did you think the game would have been much closer? And who do y'all got winning game 2? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.